Okay, y'all, I'm back. And as I said in my other video, please excuse my camera. I can't do nothing about it. I dropped my phone and cracked my camera, and I haven't had time to go try to get another phone just yet. I have plans to, but this is what I got. So, okay, anyway. Okay, I talked about Waiter. I talked about Grubhub. The next company I want to review is, I think I do Favor. Okay, Favor. I like Favor. What I like about Favor is the $9 an hour incentive. Like, you can pick up schedules, and you can, like, if they say you work 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. at night, if you pick up those schedules, you're automatically gonna make $9 per hour, whether you do a ton of deliveries, whether you do 0 deliveries. Okay, I wouldn't suggest that you do little or 0. The reason why, yes, you're gonna get paid, but eventually you'll lose access to the schedule, and it is hard to get back on that freaking schedule. Oh my gosh, I've been trying to get back on that schedule forever, because I started doing Favor last year in September, and I was doing it in the middle of me I was working for Waiter, and I worked for an Italian restaurant. I was a delivery driver for them, and I was doing home health heavy at that time. Okay, so I figured in between my days, like if they had a schedule available, let's say it was like 10 to 4, okay, 10 a.m. to 4, I would sign up for those hours, and as the day go, if I had opportunity to go get a Favor delivery, I'll go get it, or I'll just say, I'll just stay clocked in and I'll catch the next when they come by. If you're not actively working for them, you will lose they have an acceptance rate. Once it started dropping below 60, you have a problem. I didn't know nothing about this. If I would have known, I would have never did that. It was tempting though, but if I would have known that rule that you would actually lose your schedule access, I was just thinking I can clock in, make money, get deliveries when I want, because I wasn't getting like 0 deliveries, but I was very not accepting all those deliveries. If I was already in the middle of doing a Waiter delivery, and let me say, I told y'all I work for Waiter. If you work for Waiter, it is hard to do other apps. I would suggest that you don't do that. You will be late on everybody's order, because Waiter gives you deliveries, you don't have options, and then if you try to do a second delivery, you don't know if Waiter's going to give you a third one. Like, it's hella confusing. But anyway, back to Favor. $9 an hour. That's my favorite part of the job. You don't have to be on the schedule though. Like, I still get deliveries for them every now and again, but I don't get it so heavy like I used to, because I may leave my house and I might drive a long time, a long distance, and maybe the customer only tipped me $2, and I done drove 17 miles to go to your restaurant, drove 10 more miles to get to $4. No. So I rarely get do Favor deliveries like I used to. I've been trying to up my acceptance rate, and they hadn't really showed me anything. That kind of made me think that they were going to put me back on the schedule. So I get deliveries for them it's very rare. Like, if I'm doing all my apps at one time, they're like filler deliveries, because sometimes I have gotten a $17 tip with somebody with Favor. I've gotten a $20 tip with somebody with Favor, but that is not promised. You may drive all over the world, do a ton of turns and changes to their order, you may only win $4. Without the hourly incentive, it is just not worth doing it. Trust and believe, it's not. So Favor is a good company, as long as you're on. To me, the schedule, now I've seen give me 1 second, y'all. Okay, sorry about that. What was I saying? Okay, $9 an hour. You can get deliveries off of their clock. You don't have to be scheduled to get deliveries but you risk the problem of only doing like a $4 delivery. So I'm kind of, if the restaurant is close to me, I'll get a delivery for favor, you know. And then if I have to drive across town to deliver it, I'll drive. At least I know I can pick up deliveries maybe for another app on that other side of town. So I try to make it work for me. But yeah, they're a great company, and they're not pushy. They're not gonna make you get orders if you don't want to get it. Your schedule is up to you. You can, if you pick a schedule, you can drop it. You don't get penalized. Like I told you with Grubhub, you kind of can get penalized if you drop too many times. But with Favor, you can drop, add it back, and they don't really care. I love working for Favor. I hate that I messed up with them, but I love working for them. They're a great company. You do use a prepaid card. Grubhub, you don't have to use a prepaid card. You don't have to make the order. You just walk in and tell the restaurant the name of whoever you're picking up for, and that's it. Same thing with Waiter. You don't have to deal with no transaction. Favor, you have to deal with transactions 100% of the time, because they have some other apps where you only do it every now and again. But with Favor, you have to order. You have to go pick up. So my tip with that would be just to call before you go. Like if it's a restaurant, like a big restaurant, I would call the order in. That way by the time I drive there, their food should be ready to pick up and out the door. Okay, so that's that. It's not a whole lot I can say about Favor. Favor, you win tips every day. You get your money every day. If you work those hours, let's say you work 10 hours. 10 hours would be close to $100. You're gonna get that the next day if it's a weekday. If it's the weekend, then you probably have to wait till Monday or Tuesday because it's a slow process. But with Favor, you get paid daily, which is what I like. Which is why I kind of work for them every now and again, because at least it's a little help with my gas and whatever else little things I want to pay. So y'all, I would sign up with Favor. I love Favor. I messed up my scheduling with them, but it hadn't really stopped me from not working for them. I just don't work as much because I'm not getting paid that much, you know, sometimes. And you don't get to see your tip until you're finished. Waiter, you don't get to see any tip from any customer at all. You get to see a sum total after 12 o'clock midnight how much you made. Grubhub, you get to see beforehand. Before you even accept the order, they tell you, hey, this one is going to be $18, this one going to be $15, this is going to be $4. Like, they let you know up front what to expect. And a lot of times their customers will tip you when you get to the house too. I don't know why they do that, but I love it. Favor, you don't find out until you finish. So you may do a delivery, because I've been shocked a lot of times. Especially that one that I had like a $25 tip. I gave him the food, didn't think much about it. I said, hey, have a good day. I got in my car, hit complete an app, $25. I said, oh my gosh, thank you. So Favor, I love working for Favor. I just hate, I'm hoping by me doing little deliveries here and there to slowly build up my acceptance rates where I can get back on their schedule, because I would do Favor. And you can work other jobs with Favor, even if you're on the schedule, because you have the option to not get a delivery. Just don't do it so much. Don't overreact with, I don't want to get that one, I don't want to get that one, I don't want to get that one. Or at least turn off your app so that you're not like stealing their hourly fee. Because that's basically what I was doing. I was stealing their hourly fee because I wasn't getting all those deliveries. I would get one every now and again that, if I had a patient to go see, I'll go see them real quick. And if I look at my phone and say, oh, okay, they got a delivery now. But it's not wise to, don't take advantage of their perk, because they're really a great company. I love working for them, and I loved working for them when I was on the schedule. So Favor is what's up. You can get good money with Favor. They have, that's what I was saying. They had one guy I seen on YouTube. I can't remember his name. Usually if I find a YouTuber, I don't have no problem shouting them out, because I want y'all to get as much information as y'all can. But I can't think of this guy, but he said he don't like the schedule. So he doesn't like the $9 thing. He likes to just work and just pick up deliveries without having to worry about a schedule. So I think he was making pretty decent. I think he said he was making $100 a day or something. But y'all, these app companies, y'all have to look at the fact, if you're watching a lot of YouTubers, I live in a small town. So if you live in a small town, you can kind of roll with me with the, when I get ready to post these videos, with how much I'm making in a day, how many deliveries it took me to make that. Y'all can look at that. But them a lot of YouTubers are in big cities, so they're making 200 a day because they're living in these huge cities. Now you can strategically set yourself up to make that, like by sitting in front of a restaurant for hours and things like that. But you have to kind of watch what city you're in. So I'm in a small town, so mine is pretty average. And plus, sorry y'all, I don't know if y'all, if any of y'all are YouTubers. You know how people just like to look at you. Golly, this lady like pulled on the side of me and just staring me on the side of my face. I couldn't wait till that light turn. Okay, anyway, back to Favor. Okay, Favor is a good company. If I was in your city, if I was you, I would sign up for it, whether you got a small city or a big city. But when you listen to YouTubers, you have to take in effect that a lot of if they live in a big city, they're making big numbers. If you live in a small city, you can make big numbers. It's possible, because I've made 150 in one day before. But you have to hustle, and you have to have a strategy to your approach with doing deliveries. So with this job, really anything is possible, especially if you're working from multiple apps at one time. That's my favorite thing to do because I can pick and choose. So I'm getting close to my destination, and it's getting late, so this will probably be my last video today. I think I shot 3 of them today driving in my car. But I'm close to the restaurant. Right now I'm doing Grubhub, and then I'll just kind of be waiting around for another one. This delivery here is $11. It's $11.04, so that's not bad. That'll add up later. So y'all, if I was y'all, I would sign up for Favor. I'll see if they got links, and I'll start to put links at the bottom of the screen. But really all you have to do is Google Favor and get it that way. But I would sign up for them. It's good money. So y'all have a blessed day, and I will talk to y'all later. Bye.